How y'all doing out there, man? Easy work boxing about to hit you everywhere but under your feet. And you're everywhere but under your feet. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Most of all, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. If you'd like to donate, go to the About button. You can donate there. Go to username or you see About. You can donate whatever you like. I appreciate whatever it is that you could do. This is about the worst heavyweight ever. Yeah, the worst heavyweight ever. This man right here is the most cowardly fucking heavyweight that I have ever seen in my goddamn life. Now we have seen such heavyweights as Riddick Bowe didn't want to fight Lennox Lewis, whichever way we want to put it. We don't really know what was going on under the table. I personally don't believe Riddick Bowe was afraid of Lennox Lewis. I think it was so much shit going on under the table that we didn't know about. But Anthony Joshua, what does it take for people to really understand that Anthony Joshua is a cheater, most of all, allegedly in my eyes. Let me say that allegedly. To me, he's a cheater, and that everybody should know for a fact that he's a coward, that he don't want to fight the main boxers that are out there that he should be fighting. I was just recently watching an interview when they were talking to Dylan White. Dylan White, he was talking his shit. He was talking about the fight that they offered him against Anthony Joshua again. But also during that, I gotta say this, I have to keep it real with y'all. It was a certain part in that interview where they asked him about fighting the other fighters that heavyweight with known names, such as Luis Ortiz, and I could see how he turned his head and looked off that he was lying. He don't want no parts of no Luis Ortiz. Which I can understand, the man want a title. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit up there and say you're willing to fight when the man offered you a shot at him to fight him if you beat Luis Ortiz and you didn't take it. But back to what the main point of me saying about Dylan White talking. When they offered him to fight Anthony Joshua for the second time, Anthony Joshua came to him and told him that he would not give him that much out of the rematch. Like if the fight sold 100 million or sold 1 million times in pay-per-view or whatever, he wasn't gonna be able to get no money back off of it. And then he was I guess shortening Dylan White's purse. So Dylan White was saying like anybody would not take that. You know what I'm saying? And basically, hold on, let me keep going back and details of what he was saying. He said that he offered the same thing to Anthony Joshua, that if he wins, then the only thing he wants to do is offer Anthony Joshua the same thing as he's offering him in their next fight. Anthony Joshua turned that down. You see what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua is full of shit. He's full of shit. Anthony Joshua's making a lot of money. He don't really need to, in his eyes, I guess he don't want or have to or need to fight certain fighters. But that's bullshit. Why would you offer this man terms willing to accept yourself? How is that even being fair? Why would you give this man a contract or tell him that if you fight him, you get majority in of whatever the fight is made after the fight, and then you already dictating his purse? Who would go for that? But then you got some crazy UK fans, I'm sure, out there saying that Dylan White is ducking Anthony Joshua. The man is not ducking him. You wouldn't get in the ring for that deal either. If you're willing to offer me that, let me offer you that to you. And then if I win, I did. That's only fair. But Anthony Joshua don't want to do that. And what y'all know what? The roles are aimed for Anthony Joshua. He ain't got nowhere else to go. His next step is a Rod Salka type fighter at heavyweight. And then everybody gonna know then. That's why they want Dylan White, to hold off time of a Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. Don't nobody really care to see Dylan White versus Anthony Joshua again. It's just a hold off fight. It's a time. consuming time. That's all it is. Don't nobody want to see that again. But I feel Dylan White. If y'all want to fight, pay me. Give me a better deal. If you want to take all, how you gonna take all the money off a fight that will? That's just nonsense. That's why I don't like to talk about the management side of boxing, because everybody come in with this A side and B side. Fuck that. Where the fairness at? Yes, you the man. You make all the money, but how in the hell you gonna come tell me that you will give me like 2%, 10%? That's why I don't like to talk about it, because it ain't got nothing to do with you being a man putting on gloves saying that you better than me. So y'all stop listening to people with all this motherfucking management and all this motherfucking behind the scenes shit. We don't care. We want to see fights. I don't care about how much he making. I don't care about why it's going to be difficult for him to get this fight. If you knew it was going to be difficult for you for that fight, to get that fight, then shut the fuck up. Wait till it's time for that fight to happen, then talk. Don't come a year from now, a year ago, telling me you was gonna whoop somebody's ass, and then when it's time, when they right there in your face, now fans or people with channels are sitting here telling you about management and advisory, and don't nobody want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear that. And that's what Anthony Joshua is doing. Your time running out, Anthony Joshua. Your next step, you're going to have to fight some type of bomb. And then you're going to put yourself on blast. Now, when I said allegedly earlier about Anthony Joshua, I personally believe Anthony Joshua is on steroids. I personally believe that Anthony Joshua is on steroids. Look at how his body went from when he first was in the Olympics to now. Look at Deontay Wilder's body from now until he became a professional. You see the big muscle mass change? What you think that come from eating beef? Pork? Or weights? That's what somebody gonna say next. Oh, he's a weightlifter. He was in shape when he was in the amateurs. Where did the muscle mass come from? Why won't he fight Deontay Wilder? Could it be the drug testing? Could that be it? Tyson Fury stepped right to the plate. No problem. Why is it that the king, so-called, of the heavyweight division will not take one fight to be crowned the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? One fight. One. And your name will go down in history forever. It's still going to go down in history anyway. Just because you got the titles now. But the undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis. Deontay Wilder offered him $50 million. $50 million. And it's proven that even they know that they have said that Deontay Wilder has sent the $50 million. But then they're going to break it down. They don't know what's the consequences behind accepting the money. They don't know what the consequences behind accepting the money is, going taking the chance of knocking Deontay Wilder ass out and gaining $50 million motherfucking dollars. It ain't nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. Let Deontay Wilder and them send me an email. Easy work. Deontay Wilder said he'll fight you, nigga, for $100,000. Give me 5 months, 6 months to train. I'm 6'6", he's 6'7". No, I'm not a boxer. He gonna probably knock my ass out. But I'm gonna go out there and get my best motherfucking job I can. And he offered you 50, and y'all should have known he was ducking in and he was full of shit. But I made a video on that, and once again, everybody, oh, wow, the bullshit is all right. He ain't sent no money. He ain't sent no. You think that man gonna get on social media and lie about sending this man some money? What dumbass would do that? He's not Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy do shit like that. He ain't Soldier Boy. Only a dumbass will get on the video camera that's gonna go worldwide and tell the world that they sent somebody some money and it didn't come. And it's not the truth. Only a dumbass would do that. And what happened next? He go fight Alexander Povetkin. Known drug user. Known drug user. So you mean tell me a guy that who you know is clean, the WBC champion of the world, one more belt, you undisputed, you skip over him and you go fight a known drug user? That don't seem funny to y'all. That don't seem like somebody who's on drugs and using it too, who really don't care, because we all know that somebody using steroids could end your life, make you a vegetable in a ring, but you choose to jump a clean fighter with a belt to go fight a fighter on steroids that's known for using steroids? Common sense would tell me you doing it too. You are doing it too. If you were a boxer and you got a chance of being great, your name going down in the history books, and this one man standing in front of you with one green belt offered you $50 million, and you ain't gonna go take it? Why won't you go take it? Why would you skip over him who has never been caught with anything and go and fight another known fighter known for testing for drugs? Known for getting caught testing with drugs in his system. Knowing in the sport that y'all in, a fighter who getting caught with that in his system could hurt you, damn near kill you, and you skip over a chance to be great to go fight a fighter that's getting caught with drugs that could harm you in the ring. The only thing that could tell me, a man with common sense, is that you are using the shit too. Anthony Joshua is the worst heavyweight ever. I've never seen a more cowardly heavyweight ever. This man is sitting here holding belts, running from good opposition. And a good opposition, when he gets it, he makes outrageous contracts and outrageous deals so they won't accept it. Eddie Hearn jumps in front of the camera and say that they don't want the fight. I wouldn't want the fight either for the terms that y'all are giving people. I mean, look at even with Eddie Hearn with the terms of fighting of the zone fighter. You have to sign with me in order to fight my fighter. Eddie Hearn gonna fuck around in the zone. They don't do advertising good. Like I said about the Demetrius Andrade fight, I didn't even know he had one. They don't do advertising good. You got a spoiled baby who daddy or however he get all this money, sitting here trying to dictate something that he don't really know nothing about. All he got is money. He don't know how to run the game. You see what I'm saying? They're just like a millionaire just jumping into entertainment, and he don't know nothing about it. He don't. You finna lose money. You finna fuck up, and that's what Eddie Hearn finna do with that, with them stupid ass ideas he got. You gonna miss out on money because you don't want. If they're not signed to you, they can't fight your fighter. That's stupid as fuck. That's stupid as fuck. People don't understand. It's certain, just because money is always there, some people do have morals. Some people are still loyal to certain people. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to leave whoever I'm with, whoever got me to where I'm at to fight your fighter. Now I got to lead them in order to fight your fighter. What type of shit is that? Sometimes loyalty ain't always good. And the Keith Thurman situation of him fighting, I think he need to leave Dan Birmingham them and get a straight, legit coach like Mayweather Senior or somebody like that. But loyalty ain't always good. But some people still have morals and are loyal to people. So for Eddie Hearn to come out and just say some bullshit like that and be like, for you to have to fight my fight, you have to leave the people who have made you who you are, is the most dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. And basically, that's another way to duck. If anybody thinking about it, that's another way to duck. Oh, I can't fight this fighter because they won't sign to the zone. And Eddie Hearn said if they don't sign to the zone, we can't fight them. Great way to duck. Great way to duck. I didn't even see that before. That's whew. That's the best way to duck now. And along with all these channels coming in behind the bullshit, to push the bullshit on why we ain't seeing fights, to help. First of all, none of you niggas know shit about no motherfucking management or nothing like that. Y'all are not behind the scenes. Y'all ain't signing no contracts. Y'all ain't got no papers. Only thing y'all know is that somebody is telling you something. And if you are old enough to understand, people will tell you a lot of shit, but that don't mean it's the motherfucking truth, okay? So none of us know shit. That's why I don't want to hear no insider, no I know what's going on about boxing. No, the fuck you don't. You don't know shit. That's why I refuse to tell my subscribers about advisors, management, why they won't fight, contract deals. We don't motherfucking care over here. We want to see fights. And I'm going to tell you why we ain't seeing fights. Because niggas is cowards and it's bullshit. And we got channels coming in behind the bullshit, helping the bullshit. Hey, the fight already built up, bro. The fight is already built up. They making people uninterested in it now. They making people uninterested now. You see how we all hype for Errol Spence and Mike Garcia, but yet we still got with another fucking month. They done turned that shit into Mayweather Pacquiao. All we keep hearing about management, who somebody with, behind the scenes. We don't give a fuck. And y'all, when I start my new channel, when I get right, man, I'm gonna stop all this cursing stuff. But I know my co-fans like for me to talk like this, and I don't be meaning no harm. You know what I'm saying? But we don't give a fuck. We want to see fights. I don't want to hear nothing about who they signed to or nothing like that. And every time Anthony Joshua pops up, it's always something about it's some bullshit, some money, something this. They didn't want to take what I offer. Who would want to take a fucked up deal? What smart man would take a fucked up deal? And then they jump right on the front of the camera. Oh, he don't want to fight. He's ducking me. Yeah, you offered the motherfucker $2 to fight you. Hell no, he ain't gonna take it. Big Baby Miller. I believe he'll whoop Big Baby Miller. You won't even go fight Big Baby. And Big Baby ain't got no fundamentals of boxing. A good jab and movement from a heavyweight to later rounds will knock Big Baby ass through the ropes. Big Baby ain't nothing to beat. He won't even fight Big Baby. Eddie Hearn fucking Big Baby over. He been fucking Big Baby over for about 2 years now. Promising him AJ. I ain't gave him AJ yet. AJ still wandering around trying to pay people pennies and give people fucked up contracts. You said without take a $50 million check, or would I have to wait 1 or 2 years? If I was guaranteed the money, whichever, the 50 or the 110, if I was guaranteed, I'll wait. Cause I'm guaranteed it. And I ain't no stupid nigga. I want verbal and writing. Because the most important thing, whether I'm here in a year or not, that money was signed to me, which means that's gonna be my money in a year. My family will be straight. So yeah, I'll wait. But it's gonna have to be on paper and in contract that I get that $50 million or that $100 million. I ain't taking no handshakes. I'm telling you, I want videos of this shit. I want videos of the agreement. I want John Hancock's on paperwork. I want videos of motherfuckers signing this shit. I want all type of lawyers there, everything. You ain't gonna get me. Yeah, I'll wait a year for $50 million. Say yeah. Shit. I done worked a year for less. I can't wait a year. Shit. Ain't no different than waiting on a settlement. You have to wait for that. So for 50 million, hell yeah, that'll be the best broke year of my life. That'll be the best broke motherfucking year, which I'm not gonna be broke because everybody know I'm finna get 50 and 100 million. I ain't gonna see, you know how many people gonna be around me? I ain't gonna be broke, no way. Man, people have to understand me. I'm a Virgo. I look at it like totally different. Virgos think a lot. Sometimes we have to be alone like a motherfucker, bro. Change your name to what, bro? I don't worry about materials and all that bullshit. I understand that one day I'm gonna leave this earth. They ain't gonna fit a Mercedes and they ain't gonna fit a mansion in the ground with you. The whole point of life, man, is to earn your way into the Most High's kingdom and to make people around you as happy as possible, bro. That you are not gonna be buried with a watch. They're not gonna put your bank account in the ground with you. None of that shit. You understand, bro? And I understood that at a young age. I don't care about none of that shit. Only thing I got is my manhood, my pride, and can't nobody take that from me, man. And my family. And I love my family. They ain't gonna put but your body. They need to put AJ punk ass on a bench or heavyweights or something. Somebody need a real boxing journalist who interview need to ask something. Do you really want to be great, AJ? Do you really want to be great? Because you looking fucked up out here, my nigga. We have never seen a heavyweight doing what you are doing. And we ain't talking about whooping ass. We talking about running. Ever. Could you imagine Mike Tyson doing what he doing? Evander Holyfield? Could you imagine him? Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Jack Dempsey, Joe Louis. Well, Jack Dempsey did it a lot. Jack Dempsey won't fight black fighters. So yeah, he did a lot of ducking. So my bad ex Jack Dempsey out that shit. But could you imagine that? Could you imagine in the 80s? Or could you imagine, yeah, in the 80s and 70s when Sugar Ray Leonard and them was fighting and not Eddie Hearn, Thomas Hearns and Marvin Hagler. Could you imagine them telling people that the fight couldn't happen because they're assigned to two different people? Or because I'm the A side and he's the B side? Or because I make more pay-per-view numbers than him? Do you know that fights would have never happened back then if people was on that bullshit back then like they on now? We'd have never seen them fights. We would never got to know who was the greatest out of all of them, if we were simply worried about who was signed to who and how much money somebody was gonna get. That's our concern as boxing fans. We want to see fights. We don't make a dollar off what they make. I don't give a fuck what his purse is. Bring him and his purse ass to the Coliseum and let him fight. It's fucking bullshit. We don't care. We want to see fights. So, and Dylan White said before his last fight that he already knew who they were gonna go after next to fight Anthony Joshua. And I think I can't say the name. I can't say I don't want to be wrong, but it's somebody that he already knew. You know what I'm saying? Was gonna be that fight for him. A fucked up deal for him to try to take that fight, and the man didn't accept. In which I'm sure, once again, AJ got on camera and said, Dylan don't want to fight. I offered Dylan this, and you offering motherfuckers pennies, they ain't gonna fight. If you offer somebody bullshit, they are not gonna fight. That's just point blank. And who would? And then he jump his motherfucking punk ass right in front of the camera and go to telling like somebody dodging him. Ain't nobody dodging your big sweet motherfucking deer meat ass. Ain't nobody dodging your ass. Kool-Aid heart pumping motherfucker. Ain't nobody dodging you, boy. You just got a good team who helping you duck and helping you make a lot of money. Shout out to you for that. Most of all, AJ, a black man getting that money. Get that cake. Get that cake. Get that cake and a mate. Get your money, AJ. But you gotta understand, when you leave, your money ain't gonna count for your legacy. Your money ain't gonna count for your legacy. How long Floyd been gone? Floyd been gone, well, we can't say been gone because he just had a fight recently. So I say about 2-3 years from now, they gonna eat Floyd Mayweather ass up too with his career. Yes, sir. They gonna tell Floyd a new asshole. That's why he want to stay relevant. Blinding people. As long as he's relevant, you still believe the hype. But when he disappears and people don't care no more, and people ain't dick riding no more, and somebody do a real video and show you all the fighters this man duck, dodge, and to call himself TBE is bullshit, then we gonna see what time it is. Your money only goes so far. And that's an informal life. Your money only goes so far. At the end of it, the fuck? Your money only goes so far though. At the end, even like I said in everything, even in life, people gonna always look back at the person that you were. What did you do? The money is just a blindfold. But when the blindfold removed, it's gonna come to what were you doing? What did you do? And when that blindfold come off on Floyd, and he know it, that's why he do anything. Floyd will get an interview. He would just walk around and just show you his house to be relevant. He don't want his name to die because Floyd knows When he can't bring nothing to boxing no more, they gonna eat his ass up. They gonna spit him out. They gonna spit him out. How the fuck can a fighter ever say, ever? How can a fighter ever say that they are the best ever and they have never been undisputed? No hating. Another black man getting millions, billions. You feel me? This nigga throw away money I need. You feel me? So nothing I say about this man criticizing about boxing would even matter to him. But I told y'all, nobody's talking on this channel. I'm just keeping it 100. All this shit ain't gonna amount to nothing. Because at the end of the day, when he out the spotlight, they're gonna break down his whole career. And y'all gonna be hearing about Margaritos, Spataforas, and motherfucking how he motherfucking waited till fighters was old in age and dodging people, holding Errol Spence up in front of young coming fighters who is mandatories, all this shit. Y'all gonna hear about all that. Paul Williams, how he was retiring to dodge certain division. Man, y'all gonna see a lot of shit. But Floyd did go out there in the beginning of his career to make his name. But when he got that money, he didn't challenge himself no more. Everybody want to talk about the Diego Corrales fight. Diego Corrales went to jail, I think, the next day after that fight. And he was weight drained. But Floyd gets so much acclaim from that fight. No hating, he went out there and did what he was supposed to do. Whether he was weight drained, whether he was, that wasn't none of his motherfucking problem. He went out there and did his job. But can you imagine fighting and you finna go to prison no less than a day or two later? And you weight drained? But hey, he the best ever. Fuck out of it. He the best ever. Y'all got to get real, man. And Anthony Joshua, well, Anthony Joshua is the Floyd Mayweather heavy. Anthony Joshua getting buku money, man. That's why I feel like why you gotta cheat other fighters when you know what they trying to get? You know what I'm saying? You know they got families and they trying to get checks like you. Why you gotta come and lowball me? I can understand. I could take 60-40 because you A side. If that's the way you want to put it. But let me eat. Let me eat. People don't understand you only live once. You can't take none of this shit with you. And you could fall out tomorrow with $100 million in your pocket. It ain't yours no more. Let the man eat. What the hell you need all this money for? And there was a fighter. I don't know. I think it was Aaron Pryor. And he was talking about a fight. I don't know if it was Sugar Ray Leonard or it was a fighter that had a big name that was supposed to fight him. But he said it was years later after their career was over and he was sitting behind him. And he said the fighter who with the most name, I don't know who it was. I can't remember if it was Sugar Ray Leonard or some name that he could have made a lot of money off of. The fighter tapped him on his shoulder and said, "Hey man, you know, no hard feelings about what went on in the past, you know what I'm saying, about me not fighting you or nothing like this." Now the fighter who said this, I ain't mistaken, but I remember verbatim that what went on is, I just can't remember the fighter. Thinking it was Aaron Pryor that said the fighter tapped him on the shoulder and said, Aaron Pryor said when he told him that, he just turned over his shoulder and looked at him and didn't say a goddamn thing. Because motherfucker, you supposed to fault me to give me a payday to feed my family if I earned it. I don't want to hear no motherfucking years later bullshit about you sitting up here telling me, oh, no hard feelings. It's hard motherfucking feelings, nigga. Because that paycheck would have did a lot for me. And I earned it. And you dodged me, you ducked me, and you criticized me to the public with help of your motherfucking probably advisors, and they believed it. And at the end of the day, I was broke. Don't tap on my motherfucking shoulder to me ain't no hard feelings. I ought to hit you in your motherfucking face now. That's probably how he felt. And I'm sure he did. I ought to hit you in your shit now for even telling that to me. If you was a low down motherfucker to me then, be a low down motherfucker today. Don't come to me with that you trying to get your heart right then. Don't come to me with that shit. Oh, I should have. I ain't no hard feelings or this, that. Nigga. You have to watch people, man. Don't come to me because we getting old and you trying to get your life right. Nah, he gonna handle it for me. I ain't got to forgive you. He'll handle. People always do shit to people and then expect you to. No, you don't know how it felt when you did that to me. Yeah. Aaron, like even Panama said, they crushed up asthma medicine. They crushed up asthma medicine and gave it to Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor won't admit it, but hell, Panama did worse than when he took the pad out that dude glove and got that dude hurt bad and dude ended up committing suicide. So Panama did much worse. So yeah, Aaron Hall, you know what I'm saying? I mean not Aaron Hall, Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor, you know what I'm saying? He got a little guilt in that shit too, you know what I'm saying? But Sugar Ray, but even if it was Sugar Ray, you know what I'm saying? Canelo still fighting. Yeah, that was a fucked up, man. That was some fucked up shit, Nick. That was fucked up. I was watching that shit, and man, that boy who I think his name was Bobby something, man, that boy went home, man. The boy was undefeated at the time when he fought that guy. And then y'all cheat. The boy went home and committed suicide, man. Went to drinking real bad and killed himself, man. They should have charged him for that. Him and Panama for that. Like when they caught Margarito with the hand wraps. Shit like that. And Carl motherfucking Froch. He cheated. It was one fight where he had his after a certain fight would not take his gloves off. Wonder about that. Go and watch. If you had to type it in on YouTube, the cheater Carl Froch or Carl Froch is a cheater in that video. Man, he cheated that fight. I think he fought Butte. Yes, Butte. I don't know what the fuck going on with my phone if y'all still hear me. But if y'all still hear me, I'm finna go and end this video. Phone look like it's stuck, man. But if y'all was still listening, man, go watch that fight against Carl Froch versus Butte. This man did not take them gloves off. He cheated, y'all. Carl Froch is a dirty ass fighter. Yeah. But I gotta go, y'all. My phone fucking up because my battery low. I'm out. So like, subscribe to the channel. Please donate whatever you can, man. I'm out.